I mean, it's really trying to build on momentum now, isn't it? Obviously, we've had Ipswich, Bodø, Glimt tomorrow night, and then we've also got Everton at the weekend as well, so quite a big game week for us. From, obviously, the club perspective there, you've done plenty of interviews with everyone. How would you describe the atmosphere at the moment?
I think everyone's still getting used to it. There's been a lot of change, hasn't there? Obviously, had the international break, so we've not had many training sessions altogether. So I think we're still looking and seeing what Ruben can do with his team. But just saying to Ian before, I think these next 2 games now, I don't think you could ask for 2 better games. Obviously, home in front of our own fans. I think Bodø, Glimt are going to come out and try and attack us. I think that's the way they play. They're a very attacking team, 4-3-3. And I think Everton will be the opposite of that. I think they'll sit back. So 2 different challenges. But yeah, just looking forward to seeing how we tackle it and any differences really.
I mean, there's a lot of opportunities in the next couple of games. We've seen that Marcus Rashford was a player that took his opportunity at Ipswich as well. I mean, what have you made of the attacking threat that we're showing? Because we've said, that especially in this moment of transition, players need to take those opportunities, need to grab them, and Marcus did that at the weekend.
Well, he did. He grabbed it after 90 seconds. What a start that was. We were all wondering and dreaming exactly what Manchester United could be after a couple of minutes there. I'm just looking at that. It's not an attacking thing, but there's no Johnny Evans, and obviously he started the game at the weekend, so that perhaps is going to be a change for United. I think the good thing about the attack is there's options. You look at Rashford starting up front. Well, Rasmus Højlund comes on in that position. There's Joshua Zirkzee, I'm sure, who could play that role. In those attacking positions behind, it was Fernandes and Garnacho who started. But you could easily see Ahmad playing in that position. There's obviously Marcus Rashford to drop in when Højlund's further forward if he wants to do it like that. And I think there is going to be an element of sort of trial and error with this. That they'll watch training, they'll see how the players are working in the tactical system and trying to work it out. But United have to find a way to score more goals. They've not scored enough goals now for a couple of seasons, but certainly this year, the goal difference in the Premier League is 0. That needs to change. And I think this game provides an opportunity. You said about Bodø being attacking. They're also potentially going to rotate for this game as well, perhaps surprisingly. Some of the players will be frustrated because for some of them it'll be a once-in-a-career opportunity to play away at Manchester United. But they have a really crucial game at the weekend. Their season works differently to England, so actually they're going into their match at the weekend with one win away from winning the title. They're 1 point clear.
Fourth title win in 5 years as well for them.
Yeah, and they'd never won it before that period, so it's a real sort of purple patch for them. But yeah, I think the manager's going to be looking at this week and saying, well, the Manchester United game's important, but they've got a margin for error in the Europa League, which they've not got in their domestic league. There's 1 game left, they're 1 point clear, 1 win against Lillestrøm at the weekend, and they've won it. So that could play into United's hands as well, potentially. And wouldn't it be great to see